Alright, welcome to episode 77. I was fleeing, but I still... Okay. We want... I know that Balthier is the main character, I get that. We could have him now in the group tanking for Ashe with Bosch as the damage dealer. Now that Vaan can possibly self-heal, although I mean it's not the worst idea. If Fran keeps him bubbled and decoyed, he can generally keep himself alive with curages. I don't know, but Bosch plays a role. You actually want Bosch in your party for one of the upcoming fights. So I apologize, you guys aren't going to get your levels going right now. Sage's Ring for Ashe. Nothing special for the first fight coming up. Just like surviving, really. We'll buff up when we reach there's a save crystal coming up eventually, not too far away. So yeah, we started like where that little teleport blue thingy is, and the cutscene took us through this entire area. Just walking upstairs. There's a mega elixir. Jeez. I didn't see anything about that in the guide. Come back for the mega elixir, for sure. Holy crap. That would have sucked. I mean, I wouldn't have known that I missed it. Yeah, all this way. I'm looking for any fool's facades too. I apologize for this, but I just found the mega elixir and I don't want to see it. I want to see if there's anything else. Okay. I'm trying to follow the map on the screen, but I'm not that smart. Up, around. Huh. So sorry if this makes anybody dizzy. Okay. Unexplored area time. We got our save crystal here. We will put on bravery and faith. Haste is not a thing right now. You will be my bubble on Vaan. You will be my bubble on anybody else. Dispel and shell. Go time. Buff up fast speed. Has one more shell to do. Yeah. We have Third Ascent Empyrean Revel. And let's go. Up some more stairs. Floor 98. We have a teleport device. What does this say first, though? This tower, wrought by hands undying, heaven-bound path, you who master power, wisdom, mist, the tower's secrets are for you, and you alone claim them. To heaven's last height you now ascend, chosen, know now the reason of your choosing. Where's Ashe? We get teleported up via the Waystone. Little cutscene here.
So this is the Sun Cryst.
Very white light shining from some gem, like strands. Literally looks like silken strands of white light coming from it. Or those actually could be silken strands of something, like webbing even.
King Wraithwall stood here. With this sword, he cut the Sun Cryst and took its power in his hand.
I don't remember which sword.
But you're going to use the sword to destroy the Sun Cryst, aren't you, Ashe?
Don't interrupt me, Vaan.
It's not the Sword of Kings, right? It's the Oath something? I don't know. One of the swords in her right hand lights up, glows. She thrusts it toward the sky, and there's like windy vortex. We get a really cool cutscene. These fire orbs circle this tower, reaching the top, causing this kind of big fiery-looking miasma all around, massive. Now pulses of fire rings pulse out, as pulses do. I said pulses far too many times. The beacons of Gondor are lit. There's a weird kind of floating figure with the sun. Oh, she sees her husband, Ghost.
Lord Rasler.
Bosch sees him for the first time.
You want revenge? You would have me use the stone?
She's created a storm around the tower as well with the...
You would have me destroy the Empire? Is this my duty? Is this what you want? I cannot.
Why do you hesitate? Take what is yours. The Cryst is a blade. It was meant for you.
From behind a pillar, kind of on the outside, in the storm, no less. You know, bold man. I believe this is Gabranth, Bosch's brother. Judge armor, you know, a couple of swords.
Wield it. Avenge your father.
One kind of spear-like sword, and the other's a sword.
Yes, it was I who wore Bosch's face, who cut down the life of Dalmasca. Lady Ashe, your father's murderer is here.
You and Rex!
I slew your king. I slew your country. Do these deeds not demand vengeance?
He attaches his sword, well, the sword in one hand and the spear kind of thing in the other hand. He attaches them at the base of each hilt, forming a staff kind of, you know, like Darth Maul kind of thing, you know. Not that Darth Maul was the first one to use a weapon like that, but it's similar in idea. Ashe,
yes, good. Find your wrath.
Ashe dropped one of the swords, theoretically the one that would destroy the Sun Cryst.
Take up your sword, fight, and serve those who died before you.
Gabranth approaches Vaan and tries to swipe at him. Reddas gets in front of the blow with his dual swords, blocking.
A judge magister there was. 2 years passed. He took in his hand the Midlight Shard, stolen from Nabradya, and used it not knowing what he did. And Nabudis was blown away. Cid ordered this of him, to learn the Nethicite's true power. That man swore never to let such terrible power be used again. He forsook his Judaser's plate and his name.
Judge Sect.
It's been too long, Gabranth.
Reddas is Judge Sect.
Reach out your hand, Lady Ashe. But remember, that which you must grasp is something beyond revenge, something greater than despair. Something beyond our reach. Try as we might, Gabranth, history's chains bind us too tightly.
They continue trading blows, blocking,
No, we cannot escape the past.
getting pushed back.
This man is living proof. What is your past, daughter of Dalmasca? Did you not swear revenge? Do the dead not demand it?
Gabranth actually knocked Reddas on his butt. Ashe looks to Ghost Husband. Vaan picks up a sword of some kind. It might be one of Reddas's. It's very curved. Ashe looks at Vaan. Vaan looks back to her. They share a telepathy of some kind. Ghost Husband spreads his arms wide, looking at Ashe.
Rasler, my prince, our time was short. Yet I know this. You are not the kind to take base revenge!
She swipes through the Ghost Husband, who looks shocked for a second.
The Rasler I knew is gone.
You are our saint, Tashalia Benagan. You must use the Nephesite. You must be the one to straighten history's weave.
I am no false saint for you to use.
I think she swiped through him again with the sword, and Ghost Husband disappeared.
Ashe.
She lets the tip hit the ground.
In all Dalmasca's long history, not once did we rely on the Dusk Shard. Our people resolved never to use it, though their need might be dire. That was the Dalmasca I wanted back.
I think the gem, the Sun Cryst that we're all talking about here is about the length of half a human body, kind of a pillar. You probably couldn't fit your hands all the way around it. It's thicker than that, maybe let's say like a 6 or 8 inch radius of the cylinder, pulsing light like a orangish glowy light every once in a while. She drops the sword.
To use the stone now would be to betray that. I will destroy the Sun Cryst. I will discard the stone.
You claim no need of power?
You claim no need of power?
What of your broken kingdom's shame? The dead demand justice!
You're wrong. What would change? I can't help my brother now. My brother's gone. He's dead.
Even with power, we cannot change what is past. What is done, is done.
She lets the Dawn Shard fall from her hand onto the ground. It rolls toward Gabranth, stopping like a foot away from
Yet
his.
without power, what future can you claim? What good a kingdom you cannot defend?
Then I will defend Queen and Kingdom both.
Bosch, where's your weapon?
Defend you!
I've given you so many weapons. Why are you empty-handed right now?
You who failed Landis and Dalmasca. What can shame hope to keep safe? Your shield is shattered. Your oaths poison those you would protect.
I wonder if like a full monk team, nobody with any weapons, all hand-to-hand, I wonder how that would look. And then obviously, well, the shitty thing is they'd all be melee, so you'd just get hit by every single AoE thing that you don't want to get hit by. Which also means you're not going to be able to have the monk accessory very often, which is gauntlets? No. Which one is that? The one that makes your hand-to-hand do better, basically? Steel Gorget. Never used it. Wow. Okay, I don't even know where it is anymore. I know there's a license for it, but... And then obviously probably on the monk... No. Most likely on the monk tree. Gabranth is protecting. Ashe is already in the midst of dispelling. Oh, that's something I can do is attempt to steal. There's a cutscene midway through the fight if you have Bosch. Oh, sorry. There's a cutscene anyway. If you have Bosch, he responds in the scene. Slow it down to 1 here. Soul high potion. Okay, cool. We can actually do the remove trick to get his. Wait, where's your weapons? Murasama. To get your ATB back. Yeah. Gabranth is down to 70, 60-ish already. He's doing some blockies.
Bosh. Do not think killing the Kingslayer will win you back your honor. When you abandoned home and kin, your name was forever stained with blood.
He is unattached his.
This stain is mine to bear,
Yeah, that's
and
not-
I will bear it willingly, knowing that I did all that I could for hope.
Man, that's
Lean and strut as you like. In the end, we are the same. Bloodthirsting carrion birds. Hellbent on revenge.
not a very good look for Bosch there. I mean, they made him look pretty dumb. Could have done better on his face. You can steal again after that cutscene. Another cutscene where he reattaches his weapons, then unattaches them again, does an AoE hit. Oh, that was single target, never mind. We're gonna kill him too fast for me to steal again. Potion, awesome. And Gabranth is dead. Well, the cutscene has.
You, too, would leave your debts unpaid.
Enough of this! I can bear no more.
Gabranth is on his feet, but he is tired. He is beaten. Cid appears behind him.
You disappoint me, Gabranth.
By the way, I should probably, yeah. Gabranth, whatever. Cid.
What?
He trusted you. When you bared steel against the princess, you forswore your obligations to your emperor.
He picked up the Dawn Shard, by the way.
You shame yourself and make mockery of Lord Lars's trust.
If it matters.
You are unfit to serve him as sword or shield, and so I release you from that service. Your presence is neither required nor welcome.
He is hands shaking on his weapons right now, Gabranth. Tries to swipe at Cid. Bosch yells at him to not have it happen. That shadowy figure, Vaan. Well, Gabranth swiped, and then all there was Vaan. I guess Vaan moved Cid out of the way, and somebody has telekinesis, like flung the crap out of Gabranth to have, like, he hits his back high on a pillar toward the outside of this arena. Falls down, unmoving.
You were only a tool of this Vaan.
How quaint. We are allies. The Acuria give men power as a master feeds his dog. It is meant to tame us. How well you've resisted their wile. By turning your back on their stones, you give us free hand to write our own history.
And at what price? Dalmasca's freedom for your Nethicite? I shall not suffer you to have it. The Sun Cryst be damned!
Be sure that it is! For what other purpose do you think you brought us here? But, my lady, I would have you stay your Acurian sword. The Sun Cryst is glutted with mist, and so precious a thing must not be squandered. Let us use the stone! Finish this for now!
He tosses the Dawn Shard into the air. Vaan kind of moves up with it. We have a red, blue, and white light kind of coalescing into a big blinding-ish, orangish light that seems to maybe like flashbang us a little bit. Cid.
Shards of Nephesite, cocoon of the Sun Cryst, spill forth your mist upon this evil east. Let sea and sky be awash in it, that Bahamut may come and drink his fill.
Oh, he has more than one stone. That's what these things are in the sky, in the air, I guess. They once again kind of coalesce. We have a wind, kind of a fiery-ish wind.
And lo, how brightly burned their lanthorn! Casts it back the shadow of a Curian design. Testament that man's history shall be his alone!
Cid is floating in the air now, arms spread wide. There's obviously some wires holding him up, but no, I'm just kidding.
You made your Nephesite for this.
You made your Nephesite for this.
You mimic the Acurious Stone for what? To become a god yourself?
On whose shoulders better to stand than those of the would-be gods? Ah, such high hopes I once had, but you ran and they with you. Alas, the hour of your return is late. Come, Famfrit, revel in the glory of my triumph!
Famfrit? Oh yeah, that was Balthier's real name. So we go against Cid first. He is very straightforward. All he does is attack. High potion. Gatling gun.
Behold the manufactured Nephesite, the fruit of our power and knowledge.
He reached 50%. He whips out that red glowing Nephesite.
See what the stone of man is capable of. Witness its power with your own eyes. Famfrit, to me!
Tosses it toward the Sun Cryst, and there's like a summoning circle underneath it as it hovers. The red glow gets bigger. We have a bipedal thing with a tall, armored, also floating, doesn't have feet, floating, like a tall, armored, like blue and gold armor with a cannon on one shoulder. What we want to do first here is turn off Dispel, because Famfrit, I think, is just going to keep buffing Cid from what, if I'm reading it correctly. Actually put, let's see, Famfrit also in my notes. We can be silenced. So I'm just gonna try to get ahead of that here. I don't remember where it is, the Rose something. Rose Corsage. Unfortunately, I'm gonna give up a little bit of haste for a minute here. I don't think Vaan can do it. I didn't activate it on him yet. Just in case silence is about to come out. We want to attack Famfrit. Got an Aquarius gem from him. Guys, Famfrit? Okay, cool, thank you. Is it immune to whatever... Oh shit, wait, is Ashe doing fire arrows? Is that what I've been kind of... No, bamboo, okay. So, Famfrit could be immune to the poison from the bamboo arrows, or the holy damage from the holy lance. Okay, the holy lance is what's not doing anything. It is so strange how many things end up being immune to that. Cid continues to shoot. Guys, what do I have to do to get you to... I already have the... What do I have to do to get you guys to attack the right thing? Okay, Bosch is finally doing damage again. I don't know what would be... There's a Quaja. With a little cutscene with its... I guess that's its big thing. So that thing on his... Oh! It's not a cannon, it's a forward-facing urn. And a Quaja is what did the silence. Okay. So now I know. And I don't care. And if that goes off again, we'll handle it. But for now, we're gonna go back to Hasty and Seiji. You're gonna do it again? Wait. Seriously? Whatever, we'll just keep him on. That's so annoying. Is it really gonna do back to back? Or no, it already did it? Famfrit was destroyed, even though I couldn't even see his... Oh, the health bar I was seeing was Cid's health. I was like, what? Alright, the spell is back on. Good equips are back on as well. A little bit of Hermes. A little bit of Sage. Immune? Why? Cutscene, his rifle powers up with a big orb of purple that shoots into the sky, followed by a bunch of curvy lines of blue that all coalesce above us to do massive AoE purple bluish damage. It's pretty cool. The Sam 85 Cyclotron. Did I steal successfully? I don't know. He's gonna, oh, high potion again. Whatever. 10%, 5, down percent. Tries to aim his very thin rifles at us again. Drops him from fatigue. Falls to his knees. Screen goes white. We get our little Famfrit gem hovering. Famfrit, the Darkening Cloud. Cutscene. Kind of lightish, orangish energy radiating from the Sun Cryst direction. Cid flat on his face on the ground. Vaan pops between Balthier running to Cid.
Let him by, Vaan. It is done. How I have enjoyed these 6 years.
The pleasure was all mine.
He stands. A little shaky, but good. Vaan moves out of the way. Cid seems to, like, starting with his hands, seems to start to be glowing, and it's moving up his arms, kind of like how monsters tend to like disappear, turn into energy or ether or whatever.
Was there no other way? Huh. Spend your pity elsewhere. If you are so set on running, hadn't you best be off, fool of a pirate?
And he joins the energy of the world. It almost looked like the Sun Cryst is absorbing that energy. Like the deceased Cid energy.
Fran? Fran!
Fran has fallen unconscious. Well, she's fallen.
The mist burns to bursting. It beats. The cocoon.
Balthier kneels by her side.
The Sun Cryst bursts.
Starts to lift her.
You must run as far as you can.
Easy, Fran.
She puts a hand on his face.
Hadn't you best be off? That's what a sky pirate does. You fly, don't you?
Their faces are a foot apart from each other. He places his hand on hers, holding it.
I suppose you'd better hang on then.
The Sun Cryst is gaining energy, pulsing.
Ashe, the sword! We have to stop it!
A pushing wind that Vaan and Ashe are both struggling against, trying to get close enough to swipe. It's very strong, though. They're not making much headway, if any. Although Ashe seems to be gaining some ground.
You must quit this place. It's reacting. I've not seen its like before. Nay, never this large. Never such threat impendent. For Nabudis.
Reddas takes the sword from her, and he's able to just walk, maybe a little bit hindered, but walk straight through the wind, running, leaping, getting rebuffed, but
No!
I, Judge Magister, condemn you to oblivion!
overhand strike straight down through the Sun Cryst. Closes his eyes. Well, the camera focuses on his face as the explosion happens. We see people in the Arrowit village, Jahara, the new Mao, of Mount Baromises, and then Balfonheim, the people of Balfonheim, all notice that something big is happening. White screen, one of the good cutscenes now. We have the Strahl. We are a good-ish distance from the tower. Everything seems fine. Blue sky, wispy white clouds. The top, maybe 20 floors destroyed.
Reddas.
If we only had one guest that didn't die, I want to come on Varsa. That's not the right word. Larsa. There we go. The save is Balfonheim Port, Sakio Lane. Blue sky, some birds, white clouds. A very nice looking day. The beach, very nice blue water. Sandy, colored sand. Rickon, blast the sea, blast the waves, blast it all. I don't believe he's gone. He's Reddas. How could he die? Is Elza the lady? Hadn't you noticed? He'd been searching for a place to die all along. Lord Reddas weren't the sort of man to run away from his problems by dying. He weren't. How could he abandon his town? Or this town, says Raz, the little dog person. You'd have him regret passing. You'd have him suffer and wail for eternity. That's not what I meant. No, If he's gone, then he should rest in peace. Gods know he deserves it.
Then let him. If you've time to mourn and curse him, then you've certainly time to carry on what he started. If you don't wish an eternity of regret on him, let's do our part here, and know he's watching over us. Satisfied?
Satisfied? Reddas. We'd be lucky if we earned a not disappointed from him, but I suppose everything depends on us now.
Us, and Vaan's crew.
Since when have you trusted that lot with more than swabbing the deck?
I wasn't blind. I saw the faith that Reddas had in them. I'm sure they'll discover what it is they need to do in short time. Speaking of which, did you tell them about our guest?
They should be meeting up at the manse as we speak. Who is that odd fellow anyway? Squawk?
Why would this dog person thingy squawk?
Al-Cid?
Cutscene transitions.
We let ourselves inside. The
Al-
situation is one demanding some haste, you understand?
Al-Cid, the dark-haired, swarthy guy with the assistant always at his side.
And
How did you know where we were?
my little birds, they tell me many, many things.
He gets up from Reddas's chair.
My lady, the war begins now.
Then you were unsuccessful in stopping the Rosarian fleet?
I used a variety of methods. All went according to plan until it came time to request withdrawal of our most devoted generals. In their enthusiasm for war, our great military leaders went behind my back straight to Marquis Sandor's resistance.
The Resistance?
During training, a division of the resistance ignored their orders and disappeared. They were next found exchanging broadsides with the Imperials over Old Nabradia.
Why would they go there? They were asking to be found.
You misunderstand. Those ships must surely belong to Rosarian division. They may have joined Ondor's resistance forces as patriots or even mercenaries, but in reality they are regulars of the Rosarian army, under direct command of our war pavilion. This fifth column has invaded Imperial airspace and provoked a response. Unable to abandon them, His Excellency the Marquis was obliged to give his main fleet the order to attack. And the battleground is Dalmasca.
Should this fight drag on, Rosaria will enter the fray. The defense of Dalmasca is their excuse, and we will have a war between empires.
Correct. They will bide their time waiting to strike until the Empire has spent itself against the Marquis. But then he will crush them and the Marquis both between his hands.
Vaan holds the Dusk Shard no longer. His advantage is lost.
Vaan has advantages enough. He stands on higher ground, and my birds tell me he has awoken something quite large. Bahamut, Lord of the Sky. There was a stirring in the mist, in the direction of Ridorana, I am told. Bahamut awoke soon after this.
It is the mist that came before the Cryst was undone. It breathed life into this Bahamut. If Reddas had not stopped it when he did, how much more mist might it have drunk? All went according to Dr. Cid's designs.
Yes, the man's last great accomplishment, I fear. And so it falls to me to put an end to the thing.
Well, us.
Vaan commands Bahamut himself?
He comes to Rabanastar.
Then I will defend Dalmasca and stop this Bahamut. This is my charge.
That's our charge, actually.
It's our home. It belongs to us all.
And my charge is to hinder and delay this Rosarian invasion for as long as is possible.
So as, everybody was throwing in with Ashe, they were all nodding, and she got a smile on her face. And now Al-Cid and his assistant are walking in pace.
Will do what I can. Yes. When this unpleasantness is done, you must come to Rosaria. I will take you to the Amber Vale of Clan Margrace. Such things I will show you. Until then, I will be waiting.
He took her hand and looked as if he was going to kiss the back of it, but no. Just a little flirty flirt, which Balthier is like, ugh. Fran just finds it a little bit amusing. He's a swarthy, good-looking dude. But, you know, Balthier is easy on the eyes, too. Rickon. Lo, Vaan! Or Vaan, sorry. Word from the Resistance. The Imperial Sky Fortress Bahamut is on the attack. This could be bad. We have no chance of fighting it from the ground. No, the only way to fight the Bahamut is to go to it by airship. The Strahl can now travel to Bahamut. Okay. I have a little bit of time. And we're definitely not progressing the story immediately. We're gonna get, finish hunts and maybe some rare stuff. I'm not sure yet. I have to look at the list of the rares that... I mean, I'm gonna look at the walkthrough also and kind of figure out. We'll get Poach finally. See if there's a use for it that I mean, obviously there should be. We'll probably mess around a little bit with the bazaar system and see if we can find ways to make items that would be like weapons and armor and accessories that would be kind of cool to have. As far as weapons go, nothing new. Balthier already has the golden axe, which is better than that great axe. Everything else is already, we're past it. I think armor was the same situation. I don't think that changed either. Yeah. Didn't I get another white robe? Hold on. Stop. Sorry. Didn't mean to. So Fran has the black robes. Both Ashe and Penelo have cleric's robes, but I got another white. I got another white robe. Okay. Which would magic power +1, speed +4, defense. Okay, that should go to Ashe, I think. Penelo's magic power is still the best. I think actually that might be because of the Staff of the Magi, though. If I were to put Ashe with one of her rods, it would give her 4 more magic power for the Holy Rod. So if I said, okay, don't worry about attacking at all. You have the Sage's Ring. Your mana will be fine. If it's not fine, we'll start throwing ethers at you. High ethers, elixirs even, I don't know. But I like her attacking for now. I can definitely sell any duplicate. Let's think about this too. The Defender still has really good evasion, so I'm probably going to keep that. It was the Treaty Blade that Ashe was using. Let's actually do Famfrit, cutscenes, Al-Cid. I still don't, I can't imagine a time where having the Flame Tongue or the Ice Brand, I think we're long past that. If not, I think I can buy them again. The only one-handed sword I still have is the Deathbringer. If I want massive damage, I would not go Save the Queen. I would go Murasama. So Save the Queen can go as well. Murasame, sorry. No, Murasama and Murasame. Interesting. I can't imagine needing a poison katana, but whatever. the heavy lance just for slow. If I need to do that, I have bolts. I have crossbow and bolts. The Gungeoneer will keep just in case something is really bad against fire. We don't need this many non-elemental poles, so the 8-fluted pole is the best. The Yoichi bow has been outclassed by the Perseus. Penetrator crossbow outclassed by the Tula. I have 2 Antares, and they're both outclassed by the Arcturus. I doubt I'm ever going to use this 66 attack power disable hammer, so it's gone. The Avenger to do Berserk on somebody, probably also not going to be a thing I ever care about, but, well, whatever. I have too many of these maces now. We got another Chaos Mace, another Doom Mace, and another Zeus Mace. I don't think Doom is ever going to be a thing, but maybe there's a boss we can kind of exploit with it? Who knows? Got a second Guilt measure somewhere. And in fact, the Ultima Blade being 109, but the Murasama has 104 with a better combo rate by, I think it was 6, right? Weapon, or shields wise, half damage from ice. I mean, these still might come into play. Wish I had another demon shield there. Pretty freaking awesome. Lots of evasion on there. I don't need 2 Crown of Laurels. I don't even think I need 1 of them. In fact, why do I have 2 of them? Yeah, no. Oh, because it's HP? No. It adds 310 HP. That's not bad. It adds 310 HP over. But I'm always going to have... Well, not always. I'm mostly going to have Bubble on, so it makes it pretty moot. But I'll keep 1. Sure. Minerva Bustier was just nope. The Carabiner Mail, I can sell 1 of them because the Dragon Mail's taken the place of... I can sell 2 Cleric's Robes because the White Robes have replaced them. The rubber suit for immunity to lightning or thunder, whatever. I don't think I'll ever use it, but we'll see. The Giant's Helmet has been replaced on 2 of my guys, so I'll sell 2 of them. I'll keep the blood, yeah. I'll sell 1 Tourmaline ring, 4 bangles. It's ridiculous. There was a point in that tower we just climbed, Pharos, where I passed the same bangle treasure chest several times, trying to kill all the red things we needed to get where we wanted to go. We have a lot of things that we can sell, but we've reached a point in time where we might start bazaaring. The Gigas gear, I think that has like Gigas armor that I don't care about. We'll stock up on items. I have so much money now. Not that I didn't before, but I have even more now. There's no accessories he has that I care about. Remedies, let's just bring it up to 99, eh? New Kai, we keep gaining more than we use apparently. Gold needles, 48, 80, sure. Okay. I think we have all the magic that we're gonna find from shops. The last one we don't have is Scathe. And it's another one. Anyway. Okay. So, I'm gonna check the guide, see what's up. I'm sure there'll be a lot of... Oh, wait, hold on. We got Famfrit. Right? 2 espers in a very short amount of time. Famfrit goes to Fran for... we'll show you. It's a lot. Okay, let's start with who's not getting it. So Vaughn's at the beginning. Knight. Oh, does nothing. If I say it does nothing, it means it doesn't unlock anything. I'm hoping that was clear before I said it. Shikari, nothing. Foe Breaker, like, I mean, it just ends a pathway. Foe Breaker gives you magic lore, 1 magic lore. Machinist. This is, I think, one of the reasons that I made a Machinist red mage. On Machinist, it opens up Vanishga, Warp, Reflectga, Slowga, Graviga, Hastega. So, Time Magic 10, 9, and 8. Pretty awesome. I have... Ooh, Reflectga on Fran would actually be fucking perfect, because she is part of the Pinello magic spam. And that would mean I would never again have to use all that armor and rings, and they could just keep on their own stuff, and... Slowga's cool too. Hastega, obviously cool. Graviga, eh. Now that I have Poach, let's put it on some people if I can think of. Red Battle Mage gets a Battle Lore and another Battle Lore. Ulan would get Potion Lore 3, not bad actually. Time Battle Mage, but not, nothing to really write home about. Is it Poach? No. Time Battle Mage would get a Battle Lore that it already has thanks to Ulan. Archer would get something. HP 390, HP 435. So I thought about this for a... Who was it? It was an Archer. I have it written down, don't I? An Archer... No, not that. Archer Monk I would have with Shemazai. And Archer Monk would get a lot. So Archer Monk with Shemazai would have the maximum HP you can get in the game, the maximum battle lores you can get in the game, potion lores, remedy lores, phoenix lores, the max of all those, maximum swiftness, and can have the range of archer or melee with Monk. Heavy armor is 10, 11, and 12, and the ability to lower a target's strength and magic. I thought that'd be kind of cool, an Archer Monk, just for those reasons. What was I going to say in relation to HP? So I guess if you're Archer Black Mage, or even Archer White Mage, like this would not be a bad idea to use on Ashe, literally only for the HP, because hers is so low. White Mage would also get daggers, hooray. I don't want her in melee, but the Orichalcum Dirk and the Platinum Dagger, and Numerology also, yay. Monk would get Dispelga and a Rise. Not a bad idea. That would actually give, since Fran doesn't have a rise, it would give Finello a rise. So at least somebody in that backup party, as they call them, even though they're actually just as awesome in a different way. But also Famfrit could unlock some HP lores, 310, 230, and 190 with Black Mage, but they have already been taken care of by Monk. It's like I gave her no, Chaos is one of her quickenings. Wait. No, Chaos. Oh, she has Chaos because Monk gets Holy, Protecga, Shelga, Esunaga. Okay. So yeah, not a bad idea on Black Mage if you need the HP. Not a bad idea on Archer if you need the HP. And White Mage, no real reason. I don't really need the HP. She's at range. She doesn't get hit by a whole lot. Yeah, as long as decoy is up, you know. Speaking of Archer, though, we'll get Poach. I think this is first aid. Oh, who cares? Does Monk have Poach? It's a 30. What's this? Libra. Don't care. Monk does not get Poach, apparently. Unless I already got it to unlock something. I assume Bushi probably has Poach between Knight and Bushi. Could be wrong. Often am. Might as well grab the 30 HP, why not, you know? I don't see Poach over here either, but maybe... I don't know. I think I already picked it up on Balthier. Shikari with the magic lore over there for some reason. Let's see. Fran. She gets the Famfrit, yeah. Battle lores, which do nothing for her. Unless she... Actually, yeah, nothing at all. That's the funny thing. Red Battle Mage uses your magic stat with your weapons. However, maybe like Shikari doesn't get all the battle lores and that opens up something for it. I don't know. But the real benefit is Machinist giving us Vanishga, Warp, as I said, Reflectga, Slowga, and Graviga, and eventually, when we find it, Hastega. Okay. Now, choices made. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. We will see you soon with the next one. I'm down to start whatever. Bye-bye for now. Probably hunts, you know, and remaining espers.